baseball here on MLB Network. Opening day is here as we get the new season underway with a good matchup between the Chicago Cubs and the Miami Marlins. Hello again, everybody. Baseball is back. Welcome to our special opening day broadcast on MLB Network. I'm joined by Dan Plesac. And Dan, as we get things going this season, it's pitching that has to be key if this team's going to have success.
Hey, just like any team, pitching is going to be the key factor for this ball club as the year plays out. I'm sure the staff will have its ups and downs, but putting together some quality outings early in the season could do wonders for this club getting out of the gate with a good start.
The game's count starting now. Opening day on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. Back now as we draw ever closer to first pitch. Let's listen in to public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your 2018 Miami Marlins.
Quickly now, a look at the two men who are entrusted with the starting pitching assignment here to begin the new year. With that, a look at the Cubbies' starting lineup. Mark, what do you have on this lineup as they go for their first win?
Matty, you take a look at this lineup. I find myself thinking back to my playing days when I knew I had the ace on the mound. It had to be win day, and when you get in a car to drive to the yard, you tell yourself, even though you felt bad about it, just get 2 or 3. All the pressure's on the big boy to have to execute, and he usually does. Look for this lineup to try and execute and score, manufacture 1 or 2 runs early in this one. All right, here's the defensive alignment for the Miami Marlins. Hey, let's focus on Cameron Maybin in the outfield. One of the more dynamic outfielders in our sport. He's able to cover a ton of ground, gap to gap. I almost feel like he's playing left center to right center. He's not playing center field. He's got it all covered, bailing the other guys out, and not shabby with the offensive tool either.
Here's Javier Baez, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. And the first pitch of the ball game is taken for a called strike 1, and a new season of baseball is underway. And it's fouled away. Wind up and the 0-2 pitch. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2. It's hot, but not too hot this afternoon, and even 90 degrees here at first pitch. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2. To the left side, but it's well foul.
All right, that's when you got to tell yourself to slow down a little bit right there. Out in front on a fastball, hit it hard, but pulled it foul.
Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, but this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Ready with another 2-2. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Van Slyke is there, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Batting second, center fielder number 5, Albert Almora.
And now here's the versatile outfielder Albert Almora Jr. Career numbers against Chen. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. Here's the first pitch to him. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Almora tends to exploit left-handed pitching. Many hitters are better against opposite-handed arms, of course, but he's considered one of the best hitters in baseball in these types of matchups. A 2-ball, no strike count to the Cubs center fielder. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes in this one. Mr. James Kingsley.
Dan, I know I was an offensive player, but I'm okay being a pitcher's umpire. If you're going to consistently pound that outer half, James Kingsley's usually going to give it to you.
Hey, listen, there's a reason why the pitchers throughout the league, they call him the king of the hill. You move the ball a little bit off the strike zone, he's not afraid to put that arm up. He's a very good pitcher's umpire.
A ball hit softly on a line to third. And this will be taken in by the third baseman for the second out.
Third baseman, Chris Bryant.
Standing in, Chris Bryant. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
You know, hats off to the pitcher right there. You got a great hitter at the plate. It's early in the count, and he wanted to get ahead. Nice challenge pitch right there.
The windup and the 0-1. Chopped foul at the plate here, and it's 0-2.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
Here's another 0-2. And a neck-high fastball that time.
You know, Matty, I'm not surprised by that pitch. Raise the eye level a little bit. Maybe we get something bouncing in the dirt right here.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And that one got a piece of him.
And I'm sure that one stings a little bit. The best revenge he can get for his pain is to find a way to come around to score. We'll see if his guys can move him around the bases.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Missed with a slider.
Hey, great take on that slider away right there. But I'm thinking in that situation, that pitcher's got to execute a little bit better. That was almost a non-competitive pitch. Being outside, you could almost have let that one go right out of his hand.
And he fouls this one off. The 1-1 is looked at for ball number 2. Bryant is off at first with 2 away. Broken bat as this ball's hit on the ground. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Cubs strand 1. And now the Marlins will have a crack at things. No score. We have a moment here in Miami to take a look at the Marlins starting lineup. Hero, give us what you have on this lineup as they start a new series.
Well, Matt, this goes for both lineups. They know they're dealing with a tough test in a pitcher's park, but they can't let that bother them too bad, or they'll walk out of here a 3-4 game set 0 for 12, 0 for 15. They have to find a way to stay within themselves, line drive approach. One will carry out of here if they get it. So here's how the Chicago Cubs are positioned defensively. And this team, they're not going to be moving around as much as some of the new age teams. The shifting and moving the third baseman over second base and the right fielder to play third base. This is going to be your stationary team, trusting pitchers to execute pitches.
Stepping in now is the leadoff man, Cameron Maybin, as he'll get us started here in the home half of the first.
Center fielder, Cameron Maybin.
First delivery to him on the way. Here we go. Fouled away. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
That fastball must have a little late life on it, because that was right in the wheelhouse, and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
Nope. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit. But lucky for him, it was just a little out of the zone.
Popped him up. Under it is Rizzo. One away.
Batting second, the shortstop, Miguel Rojas.
At the plate, Miguel Rojas. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch of the at-bat. A ball and no strikes. The 1-0. There's a fastball that misses.
I feel like when you're facing a two-pitch mix like this, sink or changeup, as an offense, the game plan has to be the fact that you have to get something elevated. You know he's not going to beat you with velocity, so it's going to come down to who executes better.
On the ground to third. On to first, and there are two down.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Up next from Miami, Justin Bour, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Now the first pitch here from Lester. And a fastball just a bit up. 2 out, nobody on.
Just in time.
1-1 now the count to the Marlins first baseman.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
1-1. He's in there for strike number 2. The 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes. Here he comes again. 1-2. Count still at 1-2.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Miami down in order. Still no score. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. Career numbers against Chen. He's a .333 hitter. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1.
That pitch right there, he's trying to keep him from getting his arms extended. If it's out over the plate more, he can obviously do a lot of damage with it.
Contreras in front. 2 balls and no strikes. Contreras, a 25-year-old. He's in his 3rd season as a major league player. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. Now the 2-1 is looked at for ball 3.
They know the threat this guy possesses at the plate. I know it's 3-1 in this situation right here, but I can't imagine anything comes over the heart of the plate.
Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. And that misses for ball 4. So it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
Batting sixth, the left fielder, number 8.
And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. First offering on its way. And he takes a pitch right down the middle. Contreras on at first. Nobody out. Line towards center field. That's a hit, their first of the new season. And now they'll have runners at the corners to start off the inning.
Pitcher went to the well one too many times. Back-to-back fastballs. Hitter was able to keep his hands through, deliver a nice line drive.
Here's Ben Zobrist now as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. Zobrist, or Zorilla as he's sometimes called. He was taken in the 6th round back in the 2004 first-year player draft.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick.
From the stretch. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now.
All right, no more hoping he's going to chase. It's 2-2 now. You've got to come up with the best pitch right here, because this is definitely a strikeout situation.
The 2-2. A little bouncer. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes. The 2-2 one more time. And now a swing and a routine fly ball out towards center. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. But as it turns out, he'll hold on at the bag. Would have been close, but with one away, that's probably the wise decision.
John Lester.
Coming to the plate now, John Lester, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Squeeze attempt, misses. And he won't make it back to third as it's a botched squeeze attempt here as he becomes a very costly out number 2. Working for the punch out and the offering. Swing and a little tapper. That winds up foul. No score here as we play inning number 2. Cubs pitcher at the plate trailing with a 1-2 count.
Well, he's been laboring a bit through these first 2 innings of work. That's 37 pitches, and ideally he'd be closer to 27 instead.
Here you go, guys.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. And that one stayed too low apparently.
Hey, great job right there. Anytime you're down 0-2, I think it's a successful at bat if you can work it back to an even count and at least give yourself a chance.
Here now the 2-2. High in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Popped him up. Moore in foul ground. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. 1 hit, 1 left. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2, and we are tied 0-0. So here's the cleanup hitter for Miami, Starlin Castro. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
Starlin Castro.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Sent on the ground out to second. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Batting fifth, third baseman, Martin Prado.
Stepping in, Martin Prado. Now here's the pitch. And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
Wow, there's a pitch right there that this guy would like to have back. Very rarely do you see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and boy, he took that one. He'd like to have that one back and be able to take a good hack at that pitch.
Sinker, and this one's over as well. 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Bottom of the second here with no score. Here's a high pop-up. Bryant has a play. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Here's Scott Van Slyke. As he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. They'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second.
Come on, Scott.
Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. Van Slyke, originally from the state of Missouri. He was taken in the 14th round back in 2005.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has been.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. We'll move to the third with no score. The next Cub up, Jason Hayward, as we are all set to begin the third inning in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. Pulled toward right center field. Brinson has it, and it's a quick out, number 1.
This guy's not wasting any time, right? Gets a first pitch fastball, and he flies out deep on the first pitch of the inning.
Ready for another chance? Javier Baez flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. First pitch on its way.
That's a ball.
And that slider's almost in the dirt.
That's 1-0.
The 1-0 home. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Two balls and a strike to Javi Baez. Now the 2-1 pitch. And this ball's pretty well struck high and deep to left field. Back goes Van Slyke. Gone! A solo home run there for Javi Baez. First home run of the campaign for him, and the Cubs are on the board first, 1-0.
Oh, and that was really close to a long out. The left fielder had a beat on it, and he gave it a great effort, but he couldn't quite bring it back. Instead, it's a trip around the bases.
In now, Albert Almora.
Albert Almora.
He swings and grounds it to short. To his left, Rojas. And there are 2 away now.
Now batting, third baseman, Chris Bryant.
Digging in to try it again, Chris Bryant. He's got to be looking for vengeance after getting plunked in his last at-bat. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
Hey, you think the game plan is to pitch this guy inside? They plunked him in the first at-bat, and they're clearly coming right back in again.
2-0 now.
2-0.
Hey! 2 balls and a strike.
You got 2 balls, 1 strike.
And the pitch on 2-1. And you wonder about the control now as he misses high with the slider. Anthony Rizzo would be next. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
Now batting, first baseman, Anthony.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Anthony Rizzo. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fouled off. A high fastball is in there.
He might want that pitch back. Up and away, that's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
Here we go. Let's go, Marlins.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. Cubs are on the board first thanks to this solo home run. Bottom of the 3rd coming up. It's now 1-0 Chicago. Striding in, JT Realmuto, 7, 8, and 9 to start the home 3rd.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Here's the first pitch to him. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. His past history against John Lester, he's gone 3 for 8. He's taken him deep once. This is on the ground over to first. Rizzo is there, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
Batting eighth, right fielder, Lewis Brinson.
Ready now for the Marlins, Lewis Brinson, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And the Marlins had their first hit of the game.
No mistake what he was sitting on, looking for a dead red piece of cheese middle of the plate, and he didn't miss it.
Into the box now, Wei-Yin Chen. Now a bunt attempt here. And he'll just beat the throw to second. He's in there. Throw not in time at first, so the pitcher tries to give himself up, but instead he gets himself a base hit.
Well, he took a risk with the decision to throw to second instead of taking the sure out at first. Not sure if someone was yelling for him to go to second, but we know now it was the wrong call.
Here's Cameron Maybin now, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready on 0-2. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
Boy, that's the best pitch in baseball right there with 2 strikes. That elevated fastball. Every hitter thinks that, hey, they can do something with that, but most of the time you get the result that you saw right there. A big swing and a miss and another strikeout.
Standing in now, Miguel Rojas. He grounds it sharply to third. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And a good effort as he's able to stick with it and get the third out of the inning. Marlins strand a pair. They're down 1-0. Digging in for his second at-bat, Wilson Contreras. He drew a walk his first time up. First pitch coming. Here it is. Up around the face. The 1-0. Chopped weakly to the left. Knee high, he barehands it. He is out. And what a vital play there, preventing the leadoff man from getting aboard. So in now for Chicago, Ian Happ, a base hit in his first trip. Here comes the first pitch. Just a bit jumpy that time, swung on and missed.
All right, this is going to get interesting. Little 0-0 changeup right there, little out in front. Let's see if he makes the adjustment and plays with the big part of the field.
The windup and the 0-1. The 0-1 is a fastball low, and that evens the count at 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2. One run, 2 hits, no errors so far for the Cubbies. A fastball that just misses inside.
That's a good job right there. Very rarely see pitchers double up where they go a pitch inside. Normally they'll go back outside, but he followed that up with another pitch on the inside part of the plate.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Hit out towards second. Oh, and this is kicked out there by Castro. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Most guys assume they're getting a 3-2 fastball in that count right there, guys. But he was able to keep his hands back, keep his nose in there, and battle for a knock.
So a runner at first with 1 man gone, and set to go now to the shortstop, Ben Zobrist. He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's a fastball missing down and away for a ball. 1-0. Cue shot here out towards short. So this is pulled in by the shortstop. So the runner stays at first here with 2 away, and that brings us to our pitch speed comparison for these 2 starters. And you can see that both guys are well into the 90s, 95 on one hand and just 2 miles an hour slower on the other. And now the Cubs pitcher, John Lester, 0 for 1 after a pop out in foul territory his first time through. From the stretch. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Now the 0-1. Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called a strike anyway. 0-2 now.
That's back-to-back pitches taken for strikes. Puts himself in a bad spot. 0-2. Let's see if he can battle back in this AB.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And strike 3 called as he says, you got to be kidding me, with the side retired. 1 left for the Cubs, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Into the box, Justin Bour. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Justin Bour.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And, oh, looked inside, but that's ruled a strike. 0-1. Hit back toward the mound. And he'll turn and try the jump throw to first. And a great athletic play to get him. Man, wow.
And this is not an easy play when you have to range to your right. He really didn't have a chance to get his feet set, so this is all arm. Nicely done.
Here's Starlin Castro. Line drive to left. Happ is going to get there as he backs up to put it away. And there are 2 gone now.
He got that one pretty good. It just didn't have the right launch angle to carry over the outfielder's head. Small difference where the ball hit the bat could have made all the difference.
Martin Prado now. This is flared out towards second. And this is taken for the out. Stick around because Jason Hayward will lead things off when we come back. It's the Cubs 1 and the Marlins 0. Striding in once again, Jason Hayward. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Hayward.
Here comes the first pitch. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. The 1-0 is in there for strike 1.
1-1.
Now the 1-1 pitch. And it's fouled away. The 1-2. Hard hit to the left side, but taken in out there, it's short. Right place, right time, and the leadoff man's gone to start the 5th.
Javier Baez.
Here's Javier Baez. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame.
Goes to show you how strong this guy is. That wasn't a bad breaking ball that he hit for a home run in that last at-bat. That ball was down and away. He went out and hooked it and pulled it. This guy's definitely a good hitter.
And he'll get in there safely.
You never want to beat a pitcher that breaks a guy out of a slump, but this guy was too good. You knew it was a matter of time before he started barreling baseballs. That gives him a multi-hit game, and I'm sure he's feeling good about it.
Digging in once again, Albert Almora. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. Hit high and deep to right center. Maben there to put it away for out number 2.
Up next for the Cubs, third baseman, Chris Bryant.
Ready for another shot now, Chris Bryant. It was a walk in his last trip. On its way is pitch number 75. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike one.
This guy's cruising along, pitching well as we enter the middle innings of this one. Less than 60% of his first pitches have been for strikes. If he could clean that up a little bit, he could really roll into the later innings in this one.
Here comes the 0-1. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball, ball one. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Ooh, good changeup, just missed inside. One run, 4 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. Bryant looking at a 3-1 count.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
Line toward the gap in left center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Hey, listen, as a pitcher, when you fall behind with 3 balls, you want to come in there and throw a strike, and sometimes you're going to give up a base hit.
Yeah, Danny, that's the name of the game from the offensive standpoint. Work yourself, count leverage, man. 2-0, 3-0, 3-1. Buy yourself that pop committed fastball and cheat.
Let's go, Marlins!
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. No hits to this point.
Let's go. Shut him down.
This is pulled into right. That's in there. Base hit. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second.
Up next for the Cubs, catcher, Wilson Contreras.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. He's set. Here it comes. A fastball that finds the outside corner. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. And this ball's pretty well struck high and deep to left field. And nearly a 3-run shot. Instead, it's a foul ball. Looking to minimize the damage here. Popped up, back behind second. And Castro will make the catch, and that ends the inning. Only 1 in the inning for the Cubs. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Cubs 2 and the Marlins nothing. Here's Scott Van Slyke. He'll start things out here in the home 5th, and it's been tough sledding for this lineup through the first half of the game.
Yeah, they haven't had any momentum going to the plate so far in this one, Matt. They need something to break their way and wake them up a bit.
Be nice to get these fans involved at some point as well. Now the first pitch here from Lester. And he lays off there, 1-0.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
And that's right there, and we're even at 1. The 1-1 home. Taken, strike 2. The 1-2. Misses for the second ball.
Hey, I appreciate the fact that he's making him throw a few pitches. Most of his teammates have been hacking at everything that comes their way.
Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. And a fastball just a bit up.
Great AB so far. I'd really like to see this guy work a walk and get on base for this team. Maybe give them a shot of confidence that they got a shot to get back in this one.
3-2 pitch. Count remains full. Another full count pitch home. Locks him up for strike 3. There's our line score through the first 4.5, and these guys have basically had the bats taken right out of their hands. Just 1 hit to this point. In now, JT Realmuto. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that one just missed outside. The 1-0. And he misses again. 2-0.
He may be down 2-0 after those first 2 pitches in this AB, but those are pitches he can feel pretty good about. They didn't miss by a whole lot, so it's not like he's all over the place.
1 out, nobody on. Two and one now. Hit in the air to center field. Waiting on it is Almora. 2 gone.
The right fielder, number 9, Louis Brinson.
And that'll bring in the multi-dimensional Lewis Brinson. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. Lester has his target. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a liner. And Rizzo won't get to this one. It's a fair ball. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with a single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of role they could get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. In his career, Giavotella is slugging a little under the 400 mark, so the chances of his connecting with the ball right here aren't particularly good. Good lead off his second there. Now the pitch. Hit to short. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. More baseball on MLB Network right after this.
Your attention, please.
New pitcher set to take over here, and we'll see the right-hander Junichi Tazawa.
Junichi Tazawa.
And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. He'll look to get things going here in the Cubs half of the 6th. First delivery to him on the way. Nowhere close with the fastball to begin the at-bat. It's ball 1. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Happ with a 2-1 count now. Now the 2-1 pitch. 3 balls and a strike to the Chicago leadoff hitter.
Well, that's ball 3, and the Cubs right now, they're looking for base runners. Hey, they'd love to get a leadoff walk.
The 3-1 is swung on and missed, and that's a full count now. 3 balls and 2 strikes.
When you get yourself to a 3-1 count and you get a fastball, those are the ones you really want to punish. Couldn't get the bat on it, so we'll see if that comes back to haunt him.
Now the payoff pitch home is swung on and missed. He got him.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
Here's Ben Zobrist now, as he'll take strike 1 on the inside corner. 0 for 2 for him to this point. And he misses with it. 1-1. Marlins have some action in the bullpen now as a right-hander is up and throwing. The 1-1 home is a curveball in the dirt. Now the 2-1. Very weakly on the ground. That's a foul ball.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
Swing better. Foul ball. Come on.
Another try at 2-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Maben is there. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting, pitcher, John Lester.
Digging in once again, John Lester. He's popped out and struck out in his first 2 plate appearances. The pitch. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Brinson will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Cubs are down in order as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Here's Cameron Maben now. He'll start the inning, and we're back to the top of the order, but they haven't looked too dangerous in this one yet, right, guys?
Well, none of them have any hits yet, so you're right on the money. They've done a great job of holding these guys down so far.
Another opportunity for him here, so we'll see if anything changes. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. 0-1 count. Here it comes. And that one cut a little too much. A ball and a strike. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Line drive to center field. Into a slide, and he makes a great catch for the first down. Ready for another chance? Miguel Rojas, 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. Here comes the first pitch. Looks at a sinker on the outside corner.
Boys, we see the pitch count. It's hard to remember the last time we saw a guy pitch this efficiently.
Yeah, Matt, it's incredible to watch him go after guys. He's forcing a lot of early contact, and they haven't done a whole lot with the balls they put in play against him.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2.
Not looking good after being down 0-2. I think at the very least you got to work this pitcher's count a little bit. Try and get back into a decent count where maybe you can come through.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
I'll tell you right now, this guy has a shutout going, and it's been all business. He's not messing around trying to pick at corners. He's being aggressive in the zone, and he's attacking each and every one of these hitters up to this point.
Ready once again, Justin Bour. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Lester gets the sign. First pitch on the way. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
This is the bugaboo on the offensive side. You want to stay in there and work a guy's count and hopefully get into the bullpen. But when you find yourself 0-1 every time, hitting becomes even more difficult. Matty, you find that a lot. Guy throws a bad curveball. Even though he gets a swing at it, he didn't like the feel. He doubled up on the same pitch.
Yeah, the location of the pitch is what got him there on a fat curveball that he was able to single on. Stepping in now, Starlin Castro, as he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The 1-0. Chopper foul.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
Now Lester deals the 1-2. Ripped down the first base line. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. The 1-2 is looked at off the plate for a ball.
Tough to take a pitch like that right there, especially in a 1-2 count. You almost get in that auto swing mode. Great job to work the count back to even.
The 2-2. This one's down to third. Bryant is up with it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 1 left for Miami. They trail it here 2-0. Welcome back to South Florida. Getting set for the 7th now with the Cubs out in front. And before the inning gets underway, let's get a look at our game summary to this point. Here's Jason Hayward now. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Right fielder, Jason Hayward.
First offering on its way. Missed with a breaking ball. The 1-0. His fastball down below the knees. Now the 2-0. Grounded foul off to the right side. The 2-1 home. Takes a pitch for strike number 2. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
The 3-2 pitch. And a big swing by Hayward, but this is on the ground to second. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Second baseman, Javier Baez.
Javier Baez will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, let's flash you back to the 3rd inning. This was just a solo shot, but it definitely helped get this offense going. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A ball and no strikes. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Hard on the ground towards short. And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit.
Yeah, that hard hit single right there. That's clean. 3 for 4. He's looking locked in.
Albert Almora.
And now here's the versatile outfielder, Albert Almora Jr.
As he swings and grounds it toward the hole.
And that's through for his first base hit in this one.
Now batting, third baseman, Chris Bryant.
Here's Chris Bryant now. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. Here comes the first pitch. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Maben is there. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. Oh, and it's off target, and he'll be safe at third.
Now batting, first baseman, Anthony Rizzo.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Anthony Rizzo.
Previously against Junichi Tozawa, he's hitless in 3 at-bats.
Trying to keep the game close. Here's the pitch. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1.
You know, you look at this hitter, he doesn't care about being down 0-1. He doesn't care about having 2 strikes with him. He's got the utmost confidence in his ability to work back into the count and get him something over the heart of the plate.
In there, and he's in control 0-2 now.
He's had to be sitting out over that outer half of the plate. For him to take those first 2 pitches right there, finds himself 0-2. I'll be surprised if the pitcher doesn't go right back to that spot.
The 0-2 pitch. Pulled high in the air out to right field.
Waiting on it is Brinson.
And that's the 3rd out. Cubs strand a couple. They're up 2-0.
7th inning stretch.
leading off the inning, Martin Prado, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Swing and a liner, but foul. Now Lester's 0-1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
0-2 now from Lester. Swinging a ball hit high in the air, deep down the left field line. This has plenty of carry. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. A bouncer to the left side. Bryant has it. Throw on to first, and one third baseman grounds out to the other. One away.
Left fielder, Van Slyke.
Here's Scott Van Slyke. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip. First pitch on its way. Hot shot down the line. Bryant's got it. In time to first, and there are two away.
Now batting, catcher, J.T. Realmuto.
Riding in once again, JT Realmuto. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. First delivery to him on the way. And this is taken outside for ball one. To short. And that will conclude matters here in the seventh. Miami down in order. They trail things here 2-0. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Drew Steckenrider will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Brian Holiday will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch.
Number 28.
So in now for Chicago, Wilson Contreras. 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far. He's set, and the pitch. Liner in there for a base hit. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double. Off the bat, it was pretty clear right away that that hit was going to get him at least 2 bases.
Yeah, Matt, some people like to crow about homers and powering drives, but you have to like hits like this. A no-doubt double the second it left his bat. Like you said, the only question was whether the outfielders were going to be able to keep him at second, which they did.
And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. So far 2 for 3 in this one. In the dirt here. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. The 1-1 is taken for strike 2. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. Time to bring you up to date on the numbers for our 2 starters. It's our starter comparison, and the hometown 9 have had trouble generating much by way of hits, as you can see by the left side of your screen. Runner at second, one away, and set to go now to the shortstop, Ben Zobrist. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Shoots this one over to first. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with one away.
Hey, Debro, looks like they might finally have something going after that base hit. First and third, one out, and maybe now they can get something started.
Yeah, you could tell the third base coach was going to be aggressive right there, right? A nice read by both him and the base runner to take that extra base and put them in scoring position. They've been struggling right now to get guys in scoring position.
0-1 the count. Runners are at the corners with one man out. And it's 1-1.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it, though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
With 2 strikes and the runners at the corners, this is a big pitch coming up. Got to execute and hope to either get a strikeout or a double play ball to help you get out of this thing.
Runners are at first and third, one away. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here now the 2-2. He stays alive, still 2-2. Here now the 2-2. Popped him up. Bravo is over now, and he's got it for route number 2.
Up next for the Marlins, right fielder, Jason Hayward.
Ready for another shot now, Jason Hayward. And their runners at the corners now. From the stretch. And a ball 1-0.
This is a critical point right here. Things are in danger of getting away from him a little, so we'll see how he deals with it.
Working to keep them in the game here. Change up low, 2-0.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
Here comes the 2-0 pitch. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Counts even to Hayward, 2 balls and 2 strikes. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
Swinging a soft liner on to first, and the Cubs squander what looked like a good opportunity as that ends the inning. Cubs strand a couple, but they hold a 2-0 lead. Digging in and looking for more, Lewis Brinson. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally. They haven't gotten much going against this guy so far in this one. He's been pitching well. And what are the key numbers to look at? First pitch strikes over 70% so far in this outing.
Counts even at 1-1 to Lewis Brinson. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. And he got him. Very brisk pace to the ball game thus far. 2-0 our score as you get a look there at the line score to this point in the contest. Ready now for the Marlins, Brian Holliday. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Now the first pitch here from Lester. And that pitch catches the inside corner. And that last pitch was number 74 for Lester in this one. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
He's feeling it out there on the mound, just getting the ball and throwing it with a lot of confidence right now.
Hit out towards second. And that is through into center field for a 1-out single. Number 9 batter comes through that time as it'll now be up to the top of the order with 1 away.
Matty, that's a surprising pitch right there. I don't understand after blowing a fastball by him, he would speed his bat up with off speed.
Yeah, redemption after being late right on time with the off-speed pitch next. Here's Cameron Maben now. And Dan, what's the plan of attack here for the guy on the mound?
Well, I think they have to go right after him. He's pretty unlikely to take you deep, but if you allow him to get on base, the chances of him scoring and tying this game become a lot greater.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. The 1-0. Sinks below the knees, taken for a ball.
Well, you can see what he's trying to do right there. Double play situation. 2 balls down in the zone, trying to get that ground ball. Didn't get him to bite at either one. Now he's behind in the count, 2-0.
The 2-0. 3-0 now.
He's had command of his pitches all day, hasn't walked a soul, but we find ourselves in a 3-ball count here. Want to see how aggressive he gets in the zone.
Holliday leads off first with 1 away. Three and 1. A bullet to first base. And they will apply the tag between first and second. It's a double play, and just like that, the side is retired. 9th inning coming up. The Cubs lead this one 2-0. Javi Guerra enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Javier Baez. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. The 1-0 home. Out in front of a fastball as this is ripped down the left field line. That's going to be a fair ball. And he'll pull into second with his 4th hit of the ball game.
No doubt about it. He was looking fastball all the way there, and that's exactly what he got. Got the barrel out front and just blasted it down the line for an extra base hit. Nobody out, runner in scoring position. Great opportunity here.
And now here's the versatile outfielder Albert Almora Jr. 1-0 the count. Now the 1-0. Ball 2 now.
That's the human element of the game right there. Umpires are going to miss a couple calls. It's the pitcher's ability to stay composed and grind that's going to make him successful today.
No one out with a runner at second.
A swing and a liner to left center field, and that's going to drop in for a base hit.
And the run will score from second as now it's a 3-0 game.
Hey, Dero, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
Here's Chris Bryant now as he'll take a look at a slider in the dirt, and it's ball 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one.
This guy has been unbelievable. There were billboards outside Wrigley while he was still in AAA, and what does he do when he shows up? Rookie of the Year, MVP. I mean, get in line.
The 1-0 pitch down the first baseline, and he dives, but he can't make the play. It lands foul. A ball and a strike now to Bryant. Hard liner to center field, and that's in there. Base hit.
Hey guys, he doubled up right there. Back-to-back sliders. Nice job by the batter right there. Just misses the first one, makes the adjustment, stays a little shorter, and drives the next pitch for a base hit.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. The 1-0 is looked at for the first strike.
He struggled a bit coming out of the bullpen here, so he needed that strike. Maybe it settles him down a little bit.
Now the 1-1 pitch misses, ball 2.
Well, you know, giving up 3 straight hits is bad enough, but now it looks like he's starting to nibble a little bit. It's hard not to when you're getting hit, but you don't want to put yourself at bad counts.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1. First and second here with nobody out. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. Oh, and this is past him down the line. A fair ball. And to score, the runner from second.
Dan, that's a nice RBI base hit on a hard grounder down the first baseline. If the first baseman's holding him right there, it's probably a double play, but not the case.
No question about it, Dero. Sometimes it's a game of inches, and that ball hit were vacated where the first baseman, if he was holding on, that would probably have been one of those 3-6-3 double plays. Instead, it's down the line for a base hit.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras, and he fouls this one off. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. The 0-1 on its way. Fouled away. And 2, here it is. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. A play at the plate, and not in time as the run scores. Standing in, Ian Happ. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Here comes the first pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Well, this inning pretty much has been one to forget for him, but he's still out there. And it's only going to get worse if he dwells on it and lets the frustration take over. Easier said than done, though.
The 1-0 home. And this one's tapped fouled at home plate. 3 runs already home here. Two and one.
He's not having his best outing in this one, and I think that curveball is part of the reason why. He couldn't get on top of that one, and that's not the first time that's happened.
Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
It's clear he just hasn't been able to find any rhythm out there. Pretty much unable to hit any of his spots, and now he's at 3-1, and he's put him into another great hitting count.
Rizzo at second. Contreras on at first with nobody out. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Rojas is there. One away.
Now batting, shortstop, Ben Zobrist.
Digging in to try it again. Ben Zobrist. Last time through was a base hit. First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Comes set with the 0-1. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Zobrist with a 1-2 count now.
You know, there aren't many guys that could just spit on an 0-2 pitch like that. Maybe it fooled him. We won't ever know, but it worked out.
The 1-2 misses inside off the plate.
Man, this at-bat has changed quickly from 0-2 now to 2-2. A good job of plate discipline by this hitter, not chasing those pitches just off the plate.
First and second now, 1 man out. Drilled down the line, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. The 2-2. And he'll get to see another one. It'll be the 10th pitch of this at-bat.
Hey, I'm loving this right now. Classic battle. 5 fouled balls in a row. I'd love to see this next one put in play for sake of pace of play, but I love the fact that he's battling.
Hit in the air to straightaway center. Maben is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
Now batting, the pitcher, John Lester.
The next Cub up, John Lester, and a chance now to increase his lead if he can deliver something here with 2 gone. First offering on its way. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Maben is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. So they pick up 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left. One more shot coming up will go to the bottom of the 9th. The Cubbies are in front 5-0. Up next for Miami, Miguel Rojas. He's going to lead things off in their half of the 9th as they try to avoid the dreaded shutout.
It's never a good feeling to get shut out, and over the course of the season, it's bound to happen a few times. They've just been overmatched by good pitching.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fastball right back to the mound. And he'll flip on to first to record the out.
Now batting, first baseman, Justin Bohr.
Stepping up to the plate, Justin Bohr. He singled his last time up. First pitch on its way. A knee buckler, and he swings and misses at it. The windup and the 0-1. On the ground to the right side. Throw on to first will be in time, and the Marlins are now down to their final out of the game.
The batter, number 13, second baseman, Marlins Castro.
Here's Starlin Castro. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the ninth as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
Lester has his target. Here comes the first pitch. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. 2 out, nobody on. Now that ball's hit well, deep down the left field line, headed toward the foul pole. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. Miami down to their last strike. And this is in the air to right, and this should do it. And he'll put this one away without much trouble, and the Cubs move to 1-0 on the young season as this ball game is over.
Yeah, and we knew he was in a groove for the first inning, and he just kept this thing rolling and rolling and rolling. They couldn't get anything going against him. A dominant performance with a complete game shutout.
5-0 the final score today. The Chicago Cubs led this game from the third inning on and never wavered. John Lester gets the win on the mound, his first of the year. So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and the rest of our crew. This is Matt Vasgersian, and you've been watching a presentation of MLB Network. See you next time.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Chicago Cubs. 5 runs on 14 hits. No errors. They left 12 men on base. For the Marlins, no runs, 4 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. The winning pitcher is John Lester. His record is now 1-0. The loss goes to weigh-in champ. He falls to 0-1. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 54 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.